Hello, everybody. Welcome along. My name is Benjamin Bloom. This is the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. Please leave your bias at the door and join us for watch along time on Friday night in the Championship. They've managed to get the Blackburn Rovers pitch looking okay. I'm sure it's freezing cold up in Blackburn at the moment, and we are going to be watching Blackburn Rovers versus Preston North End live in this evening's watch-alongs, a Lancashire North-West derby. Shame there's no fans, but what you're going to do, we'll be here for the next couple of hours. I think we're unchallenged tonight, aren't we? I don't think there's any other games on in any other divisions. Is there? Pass. Let me check that real quick. So we should have all eyes on this one. Yes, indeed. FA Women's Super League, Manchester City versus Manchester United. Okay, a big Manchester derby in the women's football, but no other men's games on tonight in competition. Make it magnificent. Please make it magnificent, Rovers and Preston. We'll go through the teams in a second. Please let me know that you can see me, hear me loudly and clearly. Say hello. If you're watching in the chat there, get your predictions in. Bit of a flip of a coin, this one. Both sides have kind of gone both ways this season, really, haven't they? Blackburn have pushed towards the playoffs and looked really good going forward at times. Preston had that massively binary split personality start to the season where they were losing all the home games and winning all their away games. Bit of a sense now Preston are building towards a new team, and Blackburn just went on a good run, but then they lost the last game at QPR. So I am not entirely sure what we're going to get tonight, but hey, I'm sure it'll be fun. And as long as there's goals, we will be happy, because goals we love, don't we? Let's see what you guys are saying. See who's here first. Liam, Alex, James, windy in Blackburn tonight. God. And people say footballers are overpaid. We'd last about 2 minutes in that wind, wouldn't we? There we go. Liam's playing Football Manager at the same time. But look, make sure you focus on this as much. Hey, although Football Manager is one of those games you can do two things at once. Mr. E's here and is here. Leeds 2021. Evening all. This is not the evening when Ben realises it's Branthwaite and not. Is it really? It is as well. Do you know what? I only realised, Chris, yesterday that it was Kiernan Dewsbury Hall and not Kieran Dewsbury Hall. So there we go. Branthwaite. I've written on my page already Braithwaite. So there we go. Wrong. What else have we got down here? Noah. Excellent. Hi, Noah. Patricia. Brandon. Guaranteed. No, there's fake news, Anna. Absolute fake news. Ben is here. Sup, bro? Up the Rovers. Good luck, my friend. I hope you're right, Alex. It's a good game. Joel is here. Should be goals tonight. That is what I'm talking about. Carl. Jason is here. Home win. He is predicting 2-1 Blackburn. 2-2. Blackburn 2-1. As a non-neutral, I'm calling it 2-0. But as a neutral, no chance of a North End win. Yes, we're going to go in for the mini eggs, I suspect. Evening to Philip. There you go. Oh, you're having to, it's like deposit limits, is it, Liam? Restricting yourself to an hour at a time on Football Manager. Sounds sensible. John's disappointed in me. What are you going to do, John? I went with the chat. Sometimes I just go with the chat. North End win, says Smug Flyer 472. Should we have a look at the teams? No, we don't do the teams first, do we? We go and we do our plugs. First of all, we say thank you to Charlie, who had some great news. His transplant operation went well. He's hopefully, everybody cross your fingers, in the clear now. 30 years of laurel. Here's to many more. Thank you, Charlie, for your support and your bravery to an example to all of us through your struggles with your health this past year or so. Brilliant stuff. Charlie, you can super chat any point during the broadcast. First super chat becomes king of the bin. You know that. Patreon, lovely stuff. Great reply to the new show coming on Monday. Well, we're recording on Monday, so we'll figure out what day of the week that ends up going on. But Q&A went in. We'll do heroes and villains shout out. Patreon's going great. Love it. Thank you, everybody who subscribed. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Wherever you see a thumbs up, hit that button, for goodness sakes. Right. Shall we have a look at the teams for tonight? Which one should we put up? Let's put that one up. There we go. Teesprings as well. I never plug Teesprings. Right. There is your Rovers team, which is probably not going to be how it actually pans out there. But we will find out. SofaScore have given us a pretty decent guess. And other than when the page reloads, when I'm in the middle of doing something, a very good website that I would recommend. If anyone knows anyone at SofaScore wants to sponsor the channel, that would be, I think it'd be highly appropriate. Kaminsky in goal. Douglas comes back in over Bell at left back. Branthwaite, who's not Braithwaite. Thank you, Chris, for letting me know that one. Lenihan are the centre-back partnership. Niambe, I like at right back. Really gets up and down, that guy. Now, this is where we won't be entirely sure how Rovers are going to line up, because at times this season, in this front six, we've seen Dak in midfield, we've seen Gallagher and Armstrong play all the way along the front, and we've seen Joe Rothwell play off the front as well. So I would imagine that Davenport and Travis will definitely play in midfield. Where you put them, who knows? Travis centrally, probably. Armstrong will probably play down the centre up the front. Gallagher will definitely play up top. It's just whether Rothwell and or Dak, we could switch them over, couldn't we? So I don't think Dak will be front and centre. Even if he is up top, they'll play him nominally wide and he can roam about. But interesting. And no wonder kid for us tonight. No Harvey Elliott starting in this one. I'm sure we'll see him, but sadly for his many fans, of which there are, we're not going to see him starting tonight. On the bench there, pairs Harwood, Bellis, Bell, Dolan, Downing, Buckley, Evans, the wonder kid, Elliott, Brereton. Again, we said this about Rovers all season, about their attacking options. Look on the bench there, Brereton, Elliott, Dolan, all there, could literally replace the entire front three. And that's not to mention Adam Armstrong is, second top scorer in the division behind Ivan Toney? Or is Lucas Shaw overtaking him? We'll figure that out in a minute. Right, get your thoughts in on that Rovers team, how you think that will shape up. It's basically a case of where does Rothwell go, where does Dak go, I think. Looking at the Preston team there, SofaScore say 3 at the back, so we'll go with it. I don't think Greg Cunningham has played since he's been back, but his place in the team probably means that Andrew Hughes isn't playing fullback, which does push us towards probably a 3 at the back. So Iverson in goal. We think then Hughes left centre back, Lindsay, who's come in on loan from Stoke since Ben Davies went to Liverpool, and Story. So interesting new look. We said about Preston, they're kind of building into a new team. That looks pretty different to me. Alan Brown, a man for all seasons and all positions, is working on, he hasn't been in goal yet, working on playing every single position for Preston. We think possibly right wing back today. That midfield 3, you would have thought would be a triangle with Ledson and Whiteman behind Dan Johnson. So we'll see how that one plays out. Johnson, you'd normally expect to be the more advanced there. And up top, Barkhazen, good runner, good dribbler. Evans, old school centre forward, isn't he? A goal getter. Let's have a look on the bench for Preston. Rafferty, another fullback. Huntington, that's an interesting one because he's been a real mainstay at centre-back there. Vandenberg, presumably that was part of the Ben Davies deal because he came on loan from Liverpool. And then some strength here. Look at that. Brad Potts, Jay Mollenby, Scott Sinclair, Paul Gallagher, Adrian, I know, and Emil Reese have all been first-team players for Preston this season. And you could argue them as first-team players, every last one of them. Apart from, obviously, Gallagher is not going to play every minute, but still got plenty of quality, hasn't he, Gallagher? So, ex-Blackburn player, of course, isn't he? Right. Let's have a look at some of your comments here. What you guys saying? Evidently, Jess Stelling et al. Have called Dewsbury Hall about 3 names other than Kiernan. There's one of those mind-blow moments. It was like when I figured out that Flo Rida, the rapper, that just spells Florida. Hadn't quite figured it out, had I? Deary me. Evening to Lee. Yes, fingers crossed for Charlie. Absolutely. Carly's going for 2-1 Rovers. Liam says 4-4-2 Diamond, potentially. Yeah, I mean, we get into the weeds, don't we, when we're comparing 4-2-3-1 with a 4-3-3. Kind of depends on one player moving. And then a 4-4-2 Diamond is essentially a 4-3-3, isn't it? Just depending on what that number 10 player is doing. Push him nice and far forward and split a little bit. So, yeah, it's going to be that sort of shape, isn't it? 1-1 says Patricia. And is saying 4-2-3. Yeah, we're into the weeds, aren't we? Elliot has been wretched the last couple by all accounts. Wisely rested. Yeah, that might do him. Sky are going, 4-2-3-1 for Blackburn with Dak withdrawn, like Anir was suggesting. 1-1 says Charlie. Cunningham ex-Bluebird. Yeah, paid good money for him, didn't they? Cardiff. Neil has made a mistake at it. Chris loves Mollenby. Chris loves Mollenby as much as he loves... Who's that player Chris is always... David Raya. Chris's 2 favourite players, yeah? Right? I made the worst mistake of my life, so I put 0% alcohol for tonight. Hey, look, I'm going to get heat in the chat. I've got this, 3% stuff or whatever it is, proper light, but hey, I've got to get up early in the morning, Saturday super streams. What percent is this nonsense? I can't even tell you. 4%. There we go. So I've got a nice light one. I tell you what is heavyweight is this coffee. Let me crack on with this. And then I can speak 10 to the dozen. There is the Preston team. Sky have kind of got it how we suggested with Dan Johnson advanced. Right. I think we're about to go in this one. Keep your comments coming in throughout the show. I do have the teams all down. Let's have a quick look at the league table and see what the upside is for either team. A Rovers win puts them to 42 points. That's 3 off Bournemouth, who play Forest in the early kickoff. I predicted Forest winning that, actually, so it could be possibly a good weekend for Rovers if they can get a win. They have been in good form. Lost at QPR, who are also in good form. Last time out, a Preston win ties them up on 39 with Blackburn, Stoke and Bristol City, obviously, having played a game more than Rovers. Who's our referee tonight then, ladies and gentlemen? As the players take the knee, it's Webb again. Didn't we have referee Webb the other night? What game did he do? We've definitely had him recently. He can't have been that bad because I can't remember what game it was. And if he was bad, I would be able to, wouldn't I? Can I move that? There we go. Let's move that in. StreamYard. Right. Here we go. I'll give you time check a couple of minutes in if anybody wants one. Pitch looks okay compared to some that we've seen. My theory on this with people's pitches and things of that nature in the cold. Preston launching straight into the other half from kickoff. Barkhazen. Brown's nearly snuck through. It's going to be cleared by Davenport up the line, not too far. Ledson is clipped over the top looking for Dan Johnson, headed away by Douglas and booted down the line. Pretty intense start by Preston. We'll just stick with this. Another one into the channel looking for Barkhazen, and Kaminsky comes out and gathers. Proper frenetic start here at Ewood. Gallagher plays that forward to Armstrong. Armstrong to Dack, looking for Gallagher again. The players will be able to last about 5 minutes, I reckon, at this tempo. My normal sort of judgment is how long ago were the team in the Premier League? And Blackburn, not that long ago, was it? Under it was like Steve Keane, wasn't it? In the last throws. When did Blackburn get relegated? Can anyone let me know in the comments? It can't have been more than 10 years ago, can it? Alex Neil trying to push his Preston side up. Armstrong's pulled away to the left, but referee Webb gives a free kick to Jacob Davenport, the ex-Manchester City midfielder. You're behind. Are you on Now TV as well? Might as well be watching on. Right, let me give you all a time check, people. We're going to be at 2 minutes in about 5 seconds, okay? So if you want to sync up, 3, 2, 1, sync at 2 minutes. My bad. What have I forgotten, Carl? In goes the free kick to the back post. And, he was free there, wasn't he? Lenihan at the back stick. Couldn't control it. Stick it back across the box. But, not bad delivery that. If he does, Bradley Dack and Sam Gallagher. Yeah, Bradley Dack holds his head indeed. Oh, nice one, Alistair. Take the vaccine. Jab that needle in you. God, that doesn't sound good. That very healthy needle. Putting good stuff into your veins. Back to front quickly from Rovers. Looking for Armstrong there. It's going to be a throw-in to North End. Alan Brown in the right wing-back position is going to take this one. Oh, thanks, Liam. 11-12 seasons. There you go. Blackburn were getting that nice Premier League wedge only 9 years ago. A big switch of play. It's gone out toward Whiteman. Chasing forward is Cunningham. Barkhazen keeps it in. Deflects out off Gallagher for a North End throw-in. Clip forward direct. Good stuff this so far. Certainly at high energy. Evans tries to ping it over the top. To Barkhazen. Couldn't quite make the pass. Evans has got it again. Nice ball wide by Ledson. Here's Johnson. Inside it goes again, looking for Ledson. And Rovers into the channel early for Armstrong and his pace. He's 1v1 with Story. Story backs off him quite badly, actually. Armstrong can't beat him, though, so fair dues to Story there. Proved me wrong. He did look like a bit of a frightened rabbit, though, as Armstrong was running at him. He was kind of going backwards and backwards and backwards, wasn't he? Oh, yes, we do have a Bits bet based on the prediction show. That's never a good thing, is it, Bits? Let me read the bet. Hang on. Did you WhatsApp it me, Bits? So there's a Bits bet tonight, which is... Bear with me, guys. Oh, it's Blackburn in a accumulator. Oh, no, we have got a big... No, we haven't. There we go. He's got Blackburn, Watford, Norwich, Borough, Cardiff, and Brentford. There we go. We're all go. Did I predict Blackburn would win? I can't even remember what I predicted. There we go. Another free kick to Rovers. Barry Douglas is going to take this one left-footed. Gallagher's forward. North End trying to just hold the line on the edge of the box. Right, in it goes. Oh, no, Douglas takes it short. Adam Armstrong hits the shot. Up in the air it goes, deflected. Pretty poor header clear. They've gotten away with that, though. Johnson sticks that ahead to Barkhazen. Johnson's got it back down the right-hand side. Slips it in towards Barkhazen into the box. But Branthwaite was doing the running back. And, God, there's no let-up in this game. All the restarts are just bang, 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 bang. 6 minutes gone, 0-0. Good stuff, though, so far. Huntington has played 300 games for North End and never worn a thermal or gloves. Who's that guy who plays for Celtic who with pride in Russian Siberian temperature in short sleeve shirts? It looks really windy there, to be fair. So you can imagine no dilly-dallying. Get it forward. Put your opponent's centre halves under pressure. Tony Mowbray. He was a good centre half under pressure, wasn't he? Hi, James. I'm lovely. Thank you. Enjoying this. Scott Brown, that was him. Mentalist, isn't he? Oh, Johnson went through the back of his man there. Nothing given by referee Webb. Here's Davenport. Nice turn by him. Slides it out left-hand side. Douglas diagonal. Good touch by Armstrong. Armstrong turns. Armstrong, nice feet. Good dummy. Armstrong, great play. Gallagher. Oh, Gallagher tried to beat his man there. Hughes in the box. Couldn't quite. Really good play by Adam Armstrong, who does have a bit of a penchant for taking very low percentage shots on, put it that way. And he didn't then. He did really well. Clipped in behind looking for Dak. Dak chests it down. And Dak is offside. 0-0. Best sort of attacking player of the game, that, particularly by Armstrong. Dak just leaning offside there. We spoke about what his position would actually be, Dak. He's been very well advanced, hasn't he? Goal kick for North End. Iverson's going to boot this down the ground. Unbelievable. Thank you, Jim, who's always very kind. And he's just signed up on Patreon as well. And he's king of the bin. Thank you very, very much, Jim. Very, very kind. Dan wants a time check. We'll give you one at 9 minutes. Swans were halfway to Sheffield when the game. We heard this about Brentford and Bristol City, wasn't it? They were on the M4 when the game got called off. Under pressure. What a collab. Queen and Bowie. Lovely stuff. Referee Webb is having a word with Johnson on the totting up thing. Johnson needs to stand still and listen to him or he's going to get a yellow card here. A Love Island derby. Which one did Hughes date then? They both had, like, I know because my missus watches, what's Bradley Dack's missus called? I can't think of her name. Olivia. I don't know what the other one's called. Tremendous cultural references here. On the watch along. Thanks again to Jim, though. He is the king of the bin. Back the bloom. Bung Ben a Bob. I love that. Helped on towards Armstrong. Gallagher's following up. Cleared. Full-blooded this game for sure. It's going to be a throw-in to Rovers. Down the right-hand side. Nyambe is going to take it. Classy. You can count on us, Iain. Here is Dak, Mr. Love Island. And it's going to be a North End throw this time down the left, which Greg Cunningham is going to take. Doesn't he have a massively long throw? And I haven't seen him play for ages, actually. Olivia Atwood. There we go. Oh, sorry, Dan. Time check. Right, we'll give you one at 11 minutes. I promise I will remember. Who wrote The Handmaid's Tale? I had to study that at school. That was someone Atwood, wasn't it? Right, we're going to be at 11 minutes in 10 seconds, and I'll give you your time check. 11 minutes at 3, 2, 1. Sync. You got it, Dan. There we go. What has happened to me? Nothing's happened. I've always watched reality TV, to be fair. Since the first Big Brother in 99, I think, wasn't it? Goodness me. Here is Gallagher. Gallagher to Rothwell. First time I think we mentioned him, isn't it? It's back into Lenihan at centre-half. Good press by Preston. And Kaminsky onto Branthwaite. Down the line from him. Not the best ball to Douglas. Reality TV stars annoy me. Reality TV is brain-rotting tosh. In my opinion, says Iain. Well, he doesn't say in my opinion. Nice, easy to watch sometimes, isn't it? Nasty Nick. Boom. Still surprised Preston got Johnson and Brown to sign up again. There we go. Big Brother is old. Yeah. I always like to look at the kind of psychology of it, really. I'm always interested in human behaviour. So I always looked at it from that point of view. Not that I'm trying to get highbrow. It is obviously great fun to ply fame-hungry people with low IQs with lots of alcohol and watch the train wreck ensue. That's entertaining, obviously. But I don't think anyone's claiming it to be Shakespeare. Margaret Atwood. There you go. Swung in again. Third attacking free kick for Rovers so far. Preston clear again. Here's Nyambe. He goes home to Kaminsky. Hughes is down. Hughes is playing. I hope he hasn't broken his finger or something. He's holding his hand. Let's have a look here. In it goes. He lands funny. Going to get a different angle of this now. I don't know what he's done there. Oh, no, it's his left shoulder. So let's hope this is okay. It's easy to pop one of those out. Painful to pop it back in as well. Alex Neil is just having an impromptu tactical session with Ledson, Johnson, Cunningham, Lindsay. A few of them have gone over. Don't know if it's warmer over there, but ho-hum. Hughes looks like he is okay. And on we go. 14 minutes, 6 gone so far. Tight one. Alex Neil is barking out instructions. Something about team shape there with a 5 and a 2 and a what have you. Shape doesn't look like it's changed, or has it? Where's Barkhazen gone? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think it's just changed temporarily because Hughes went off. That's won well by Ched Evans, who drives forward down the right-hand side. Evans turns inside, back to Brown. Brown crosses early, chested down and not cleared. Brown's got another crossing chance there. And well played in the end by Lewis Travis. Kind of half cleared the first one and then managed to do the business the second time. Alan Brown will probably be disappointed with that. 2 decent crossing positions. And when you play someone like Alan Brown at wing-back, you expect to get a bit of a bonus going forward because he's decent. Very, very decent. I watched the Flat Earth documentary. It's interesting to see how people's beliefs can be so different to your own. But you see, that's where I respect people like you, James, because even if you necessarily, I assume you don't believe that the Earth is flat, but the important thing is we actually try and listen to people with different beliefs and engage in discourse with them rather than yelling and screaming and then ignoring. And then everyone goes in their own directions, don't they? And the world does not improve, does it? The Blackburn fans think Mowbray is getting everything possible out of this side. Do you know, Jim, I wouldn't have thought they do, especially given the potential goal power they've got in the squad. I think they would have expected a comfortable second quartile challenge, and it hasn't looked massively comfortable, has it? It feels like they're kind of in there on default, doesn't it? So given the sort of ineptitude of everyone from sort of 6th down to 13th at the moment. I know Blackburn had this good run recently for 4 games or so, and Cardiff are looking upwardly mobile at the moment. Otherwise, no one's been putting the points per game on the board, have they? Armstrong back into Lenihan at centre-half to Nyambe. Preston really... If you supported Preston, you'd be quite happy. They're so aggressive the way that they press. It's like they're all there, set, ready to go. There's no sense of okay, wait, go. They're all on the front foot, trying to get that back to front distance nice and short and put pressure on their opponents. Well, this is true, Liam, isn't it? To be fair, Twitter is full of idiots and people who can't engage in proper discussion. I heard someone say, I think it's today, actually. I was listening to some podcast or something. I heard someone say, before social media, people still had opposing views, but they were just never put in a forum with somebody else with the opposing views. So hopefully, if civilization can move forward and our brains are engaged, that will improve discourse. But it's an absolute train wreck at the moment, Twitter, isn't it? For God's sake. Brown. Oh, nice switch of play by Brown. Opened up for Cunningham. Wow. I choked on my coffee, but it's 1-0 to Preston. That's a tremendous goal by Greg Cunningham. My goodness me. Sorry. Choke. It opened up on the left-hand side. That's going to be one of the funniest goal reactions of the season. And it falls to Alan Brown. He brings it down, touch, and everyone's been dragged across the pitch. Cunningham, touch, and he drives it, smashes it low across the key. It's a brilliant finish by Cunningham. Nice, alert play by Brown. Blackburn's team shape leaves a lot to be desired there. They're way too open on the left-hand side. But Cunningham and Brown really punished him. That's a great finish. He has spanked that right into the side netting and nearly made me choke on my coffee. Lesson learned, don't take a sip of your drink when Greg Cunningham is about to smash a shot in. 1-0 to Preston. Your thoughts? My God, in the comments. Woo! Quite deserved. I was just praising how aggressive Preston have been on the pressing, and they lead 1-0 in this one after just 18 minutes. What a goal. Boom. Cunningham is back, isn't he? Take it easy. I was going to get really excited about that goal as well, QPR forever. I just ended up choking, but there we go. Great finish by the left back, wasn't it? He couldn't do anything like that for us. What a goal. Unbelievable. Boom. Another watch-along goal. Of course, Liam. And another game goes by on our channel here that's not 0-0. And all the fake news liar mongerers. Here comes Gallagher. Can just be quiet. And can he get Armstrong in? Oh, he's under-hit that badly. White man got back and took it off Armstrong's toes. But Gallagher, knowing the pace Armstrong's got, just play it ahead of him into his path. Oh, it's an easy pass as well on the run. And he gets his angles all wrong there, Gallagher. Maybe you blame the pitch, but you know what, Armstrong's an absolute speed merchant, isn't he? So, yeah, that's a disappointing one for Rovers. Goal kick by Kaminski, helped down the line by Davenport. Alex Neil will be very happy with this. Can Evans get in behind Davenport? No, he does well. And Kaminski, well, doesn't do so well. Slices his left foot clearance right up into the sky. Oh, dear. And it's going to be a North End throw in. Cunningham thinks he's Scott Malone, hey? Well, Chris, according to your lot all week, Scott Malone's actually Paul Gascoigne. So, he needs to set his sights a bit higher there then, doesn't he? Decent hit. Could almost be George Friend there. Owen, get in. You're doing a fight. Yes. Nice one. Join us, Owen. Look forward to your input on that one. We'll be at 1:30 tomorrow starting the Super Stream. Corner to North End. Evans gathered in the middle there with 4 green shirts. In it goes. It's flicked just wide of the post. Might have come off Branthwaite, actually. Story was in there. As I said, there was 4 North End players all close together. It's smashed in by Ledson. Flies wide. Who's that come off? It comes off Branthwaite, doesn't it? Who's in a really bad position, actually, facing his own goal and not goal side as well. Another corner, Branthwaite and Lindsay wrestling a bit. Story on the back post, headed away. Chance there, still alive. Foul in the box, was there? Referee Webb says no. A big penalty appeal there by the North End players. We'll have another look at that in a sec. Here's Barkhazen. He helps that back up the line. In it goes from Whiteman. He's got it back again. Cut back and booted clear by Joe Rothwell. Be interesting to have a look at that possible penalty shout here. That's on the beers from 1:30 tomorrow. Lovely stuff. Wednesday's cancelled, Nat. You can relax tomorrow, buddy. Although you probably wanted to play given the end of season congestion. Crossed in by Rothwell, headed clear. Rovers determined to push up, which is, North End determined to push up, which is kind of brave against Adam Armstrong, isn't it? But definite game plan to squish him in and stop it from source, isn't it? We still haven't had a look back at that penalty incident, by the way. Dan says, should be pen. I will comment on it when I get to see the replay. Here comes Rothwell. Loads of space down the left-hand side. Cuts into the box. Good dribbler, Rothwell. Across it goes. Travis. Oh, nice ball by Travis. There's Barry Douglas. For some reason, it's coming across his body. He tries to take it with his right foot, and he's very left-footed, Douglas, as well. Don't know why he's done that. He just gets in a bit of a muddle there. He's well onside. Good ball. Why is he not going with his left foot at that? We'll bring that in. Right. Ched Evans here in the box. That's a weird one. He's wanting to go down. He throws himself down, I think, before any contact. And then as he's throwing himself down, then there is contact. So you tell me, for goodness sake. Contact, by the way, doesn't mean penalty. Especially if a player is kind of throwing themselves down and that's what necessitates the contact. Who was it for Man United who used to dangle his leg in, dribble into the box and just leave his leg? Was it Nanny or Ashley Young? One of those guys. Brown throws the ball down the line. I'm still getting over the choking in the Greg Cunningham goal there. Blah. Hughes plays the channel there, looking for Barkhazen. Barkhazen and Lenihan. Strong from Barkhazen's one of throwing. Good play by the North End man. Not a pen. Evans dived, excuse me. Ashley Young. There we go. Yeah, it looked like Evans was waiting for a touch, went down before he got the touch, and then as he was going down. But we're at the point now with this nonsense where every super slow motion looks incriminating, doesn't it? And there's the question, would VAR have given it? Probably. God. Throw in to North End. Cunningham on the left wing. Level with the area. In it goes. Cunningham, the goal scorer, gets it back. Fine goal by Cunningham, actually. Brings it down. Corner of the box. Slams it into the far corner. Good sound technique. Good angle on the shot. Johnson gives that one away. Nyambi clears left-footed. Dak, beautiful play by Dak. Helps that on. That's poor from Davenport. Weak on the ball there. Evans takes it off him easily, but they've won it back there. And referee Webb is down. See, that'd have got a big cheer, wouldn't it? If there were fans in the ground. Rovers have worked that quite nicely out to the left-hand side. Douglas forward to Armstrong. Story looks terrified of Armstrong, doesn't he? He's gotten away with that one. He kind of dives in, and Armstrong is adjudged to have fouled him, but there's going to be a point in this game where Armstrong gets Story 1v1. We're going to get a lovely angle of the goal here. Oh, that's a tremendous finish. Literally arrow from behind the goal there. One more time check. Of course, 27:30 is now coming up in 3, 2, 1. Sync 27:30. Kaminsky clears early. Headed down. Brown heads it on. Lenihan, nice ball actually out to Douglas in the yellow boots. Closed down by Johnson. When am I allowed my 4% beer then, do you think? Half time? Second half? Now? I only have one. Throw in to North End in the left back position. Blackburn 0, Preston 1. Preston, probably the better side, aren't they? Pressed quite aggressively, got after Blackburn. Goal out of nothing a little bit, switch of play. One real opening for Blackburn where Gallagher's got a first-time ball to play Armstrong in, just plays it behind him, doesn't he? One day Bennett scores, next day Cunningham scores. I like Cunningham, he deserved more games. How much did Cardiff pay for Cunningham, that Cardiff City fans? Like 3 or 4 million squid, wasn't it? Deary me. Treat yourself to a full-bodied wine. Nice. Now. Leave the beer till last. It'll help you see. It's just going to take the edge off that vat of coffee that I just choked on. It's not going to taste good for about the first 3 sips as well. Throw into Rovers. Nyambe is going to take it. He's taking his sweet time. In it goes to Dak. Tries to turn. They've really not given Dak any time on the ball, but that's not been a specific job on Dak. That's just been Preston's attitude in giving none of the Rovers players any time on the ball. Ledson is penalised for a foul on Lewis Travis. 4 million. Didn't play him. So he played left back for Cardiff in the Premier League then. Goodness me. Save it for the Super Stream. Do you know, I can't do that because, and this is going to be a theme of the Super Stream, the burrito van is closed tomorrow. So we're going to get burritos straight after the Super Stream. So I have to drive. So there will be no chance of anything like that prior to driving. Cleared, booted down the ground there by Lindsay. Barkhazen against Branthwaite. Evans was just chasing in. He now closes down Kaminsky. Rovers trying to play out from the back. It's Preston press. Can they keep it up? Cruyff turn by Kaminsky on Evans. Douglas. Douglas is probably pining for Bielsa-style passing out rather than that. But all the way back down the other end. And Iverson doesn't want to play out from the back and booted it down the ground. Here we go again with Rovers trying to play out from the back. I mean, Mowbray's West Brom were a very good footballing side, weren't they? So he does have form for it. Dak has fouled Cunningham. Free kick to North End. When am I opening the mini eggs? I can't. So this is the issue now, is that I can't have the mini eggs before the beer. Because the beer will taste horrible, won't it? So maybe I just need to open the beer. If Norwich and Brentford win tomorrow, do you think it's a good thing, Swansea, knowing what they need to do in games in hand? Absolutely not, one-eyed balls. I'm in the other camp. We think that game's going in April, after April the 17th as well. So it's going to be a busy old end to the season, innit? Cunningham said Cardiff's style of football was boring, so that's why he left. Wanted to get promoted with a better team. There we go. Says Muffy Muff, by the way. We find some quotes. That'd be nice. Douglas and Johnson battling for it there. Douglas wins the throw-in. I'm buzzing. Never make it for the weekend streams. Yes, join us in the super stream tomorrow. I assume you'll be watching Norwich tomorrow, James. How'd it go? It's got a bit scrappy the last 5 minutes, but that's fine if you're of a Preston persuasion. They've got the lead now, and they're just making it hard for Blackburn. They will tire, though, because they've really gone at the press on the front foot here. Johnson, strong from him. There's that switch of play looking for Cunningham again from Ledson. This time, White Man, down the line it goes. That's a bit of a heavy challenge from Lenihan. I'd assume referee Webb will give him a talking to after that one. If Ched Evans wasn't touched for the penalty call there, he's Lenihan certainly left one on him there for sure. Evans is okay. 33:40 on the clock. Free kick to North End. Ledson. So it's out on the left-hand side. Evans is there. Lindsay's there. Hughes and Story. Plenty of good headers. Blackburn holding the line just about a yard outside the penalty box. Looks sensible. Let's see if Ledson can pop it into the gap. He's gone for the back post. Gallagher's strong there with Liam Lindsay. It's cleared. Really nicely brought down there by White Man. He looks a classy player, actually. Big switch of play again. Barkhay's now on the left, and he is off side. And we're going to get another Blackburn restart, but they haven't really managed to get any momentum or any territory or any possession going, have they? That's probably to Preston's credit, I would add as well. I think they've been good defense. Wow, Barkhayes nearly takes off his toe there. Looked the Belgium. He's in the Belgium squad, wasn't he, Kaminsky, when they played England? But don't Belgium have a really good goal? Courtois, who used to play for Chelsea, was it? Oh, big hit there by Ledson on Gallagher, and referee Webb is cool with that one. Takes the ball. No endangering of opponent or excessive force deemed there by referee Webb. Here comes Branthwaite down the left. Closed down by Evans. It's back with Rothwell to Davenport, who's very deep central midfielder. Lenihan, Travis. Davenport again. Nice ball to Dak. Oh, brilliant skill by Dak. Oh, superb stuff. Armstrong now going in behind. Oh, he's put it wide. That would have been a sensational goal there. Bradley Dack with an absolutely filthy bit of skill there. It's rolled into him. Superb back heel. First time ball through, splits the defence. Dack showing his real quality there. Armstrong drags the shot around the post. Oof. Unlucky. Brilliant skill by Dack, for sure. Jay says, can we mention how lucky Chelsea were to be? But you know, I didn't watch it. It's been a busy midweek for me. I pre-recorded our most influential players video and just let it go. Watched TV with the missus last night. So tell me about that game. There you go. Last 20 minutes. Chelsea look like a non-league team. Camped in their own box. There we go. Not seen Evans play. Is he championship quality? We don't know. I mean, obviously he was many years ago before his problems. He's playing more minutes than I suspected he would. He looks decent tonight, I have to say. Always watching The Crown, Alistair. We nearly finished it now. We're watching Superstore as well on Netflix, which is amusing and an easy watch. Oh, now you're talking. Look at those names. How many points would they get in the championship? 110? Throw in to Preston. Alan Brown in the right back position tosses that down the line. Get any topics in for half time or get them in your head and we'll have a bit of Q&A at half time. Rothwell chasing into the channel. I think it was Dack tried to find him. Couldn't quite. We just had that one flash of the old pre-injury Dack there. Quality, absolutely quality. Blackburn will be hoping we'll see a little bit more of that. Barnsley had 3 great chances on another day. They would cruise through. Interesting. Favourite character on Superstore. Whatever the manager's called, Glenn. He's bloody hilarious, isn't he? There you go. Noah's on Superstore too. Hotel Cecil. Okay. Boom. Welcome to the Hotel California. 38:42 on the clock. There's a close-up of Liam Lindsay, the Ben Davis replacement. I wonder if they'll, in the end, be able to sign him. Thrown down the line and cleared by Story. Quick throw-in by Douglas, looking for Dack. Dack's control, as ever, is beautiful. Back it goes to Douglas. Poor from Douglas. He overcooks the touch and then tries a flamboyant move on Lindsay, who makes the tackle. Strong from Branthwaite down there. I thought Evans fouled him then, but how's that back pass? Kaminsky is flying by the seat of his pants at the back there. Bit of an undercooked back pass there. I think Barkhazen, if he'd really committed to that and slid in, really could have, could have got something out of that, I think. I thought Barkhazen was quicker than that, but there we go. Do I like Birmingham? Of course. They're one of the teams I cover. They're not the greatest watch, James, under Aitor Karanka, are they? But can I sum up the match so far? Yeah, tight. Preston edging it, making things hard for Blackburn. Good goal. Nicely poised would be my summings up. You think Leeds can get a positive result at Arsenal? I hope they can. And then we can, all my wonderful Leeds friends like you, Stephen, will stop worrying about Leeds playing in London and never winning. And to think I used to get the blame for that, the Benjamin Bloom curse. Deary me. Is Bottom on Netflix, QPR Forever, or is it on iPlayer? Tremendous. Lenihan has been penalised. I think he might get yellow for totting up here. Evans is a wily old player. Backs in. To be fair, Lenihan, both arms around. Evans is down, holding the back of his neck. I think we can all get behind. Greatest side never to get promoted to the Premier League was Sunderland 1997-98. Quinn and Phillips lost in the playoff final 90. They get 90 points. Then you got 90 points and didn't get promoted and lost on penalties, having scored 4 in the playoff final. That is a sweet shot by Greg Cunningham. We've just seen the goal again there. Laser. No movement on that at all. Just drilled it into the far corner. Lovely goal. Lovely goal. Evans is okay, and he's going to come back on. 2 watch-alongs, 2 wins for Wednesday. There we go. That is more the positivity we want to see, rather than people with this 0-0 nonsense, which is complete fake news, isn't it? Although Wednesday have been beating everybody, especially at home. Corner to North End. Who I think, I don't know if you'd agree in the chat, I think North End are worthy of going in at half-time leading. I think they've gone for this, haven't they? Ledson is going to take this corner. And it goes right-footed. Oh, Lindsay on the near post. Has that snuck in? Wow. Someone said in the chat there's going to be a funny wind-assisted goal here, and I think we might just have got it. That's a very strange goal. It was like the corner held up in the wind and it fooled the Rovers players. Let's have a look at this. So in it goes. It blows right in towards the goal and barely a touch on it from Liam Lindsay. Maybe I'm being unfair. It takes deflection off a Rovers shirt as well. But it's 2-0 to Preston. Branthwaite should do more there. He's with Lindsay the whole time. He's holding him. He's next to him. Doesn't jump with him and make a challenge. Maybe it's just bad defending there, but it did seem that the corner held up in the wind and dropped down, but not great from young Branthwaite there, who was marking Lindsay. And it is 2-0 to North End, and that's going to change Tony Mowbray's half-time team talk. Rather, Blackburn 0, Preston 2. Get your thoughts in on that one. Looking comfortable now, Preston, 2-0. And this hasn't changed, but clean sheet wins them the game for sure now. Oh, down in the box. Gallagher went down. Has he given the penalty? I think he's given the penalty, referee Webb. As soon as I say clean sheet wins them the game, I think we have a penalty, and I think the linesman gave it. Let's have a look at this. Nyambi comes forwards. He plays it in to Gallagher. To be fair, Gallagher, wrong side of Hughes. I think he might have bought it, but yeah, it's a penalty. Yeah, I'll give him that one. Good decision by the linesman there. It's clever from Gallagher. He knows where Hughes is. Touch. Oh, he may be going down as the contact happens as well, but the players are so clever with these now. Penalty. And we're just about to go into stoppage time. Good game, this one. Get your thoughts in on that penalty call there. I'm totally on the fence on that one. Adam Armstrong's going to take the penalty. 3 or 4 steps. Right-footed. Here he comes. Armstrong scores 2-1. What a good game this is. Rovers back within a goal. They scored pretty much immediately after the second Preston goal there. Get your thoughts in on that penalty. Whichever way you fall in here, I think Gallagher was quite clever, wasn't he? Because he knows his goal side. It's exactly the same as Evans. He's already fallen. There is a touch. Yeah, call it what you like. He's taken advantage of just being goal side of Andrew Hughes there. As I say, he may have already been going down before the contact happens there. So Gallagher may have pulled a bit of a fast one on the linesman there. Call it what you like. Use whatever language you're comfortable with. But Jed Evans did try exactly the same thing up the other end. He didn't get the call, though. Did he? Here's Brown. Brown plays it down the line for Evans. That's much better from Branthwaite. Comes away with it. We're into stoppage time. I'll go to your comments in just a sec. We may as well see out the first half now. But get your thoughts in on that penalty. I sense we'll be mixed on that. And I sensed a few people might be a bit upset with Sam Gallagher. I haven't looked yet, I promise. 47 gone. Go on, I can't resist now. Let's have a look. What are you guys saying? Has the wind been given the assist? Going to be 3-3. That'd be nice. Gallagher looking a decent player. More like Frank Gallagher at Blues. Here come Rovers again, actually. It's open for Douglas, left-hand side. Low cross, Armstrong. Great save by Iverson. That could have been 2-2. Big chance for Blackburn there. Could have been 2 down at 42 minutes and level at half-time. Armstrong can't do a lot more with that. It's a difficult chance. Hits it nice and early. Corner comes in. Headed clear on the near post by Tom Barkhazen. Really good game, this. Really, really entertaining stuff from these two. 47:57 on the clock. I'm sure we're about to see 100 replays of the penalty call over half-time. They're just showing that chance there for Armstrong. Does well, actually. It's a difficult chance in respects of he's got to control the volley. Does well, actually. Really good goalkeeping by Iverson there. That's a good save. Very good indeed. Keeps his team in it. Could have just trickled over the line, or he could have pushed it back out to Armstrong. He gets that bang on the keeper there, Iverson. Free kick in for Rovers. Cleared, and referee Webb blows for half-time as Jacob Davenport smashes that one over. Woof! Let's have a look at your comments. I'm sure we'll be mixed. Harsh penalty call. Clean sheet, he said. What I said, Smugflyer, was that Preston now know that a clean sheet wins them the game. They already knew that at 1-0. But Ledson is having a word with the linesman. Another Bloom 0-0. There we go. What are you going to do? Unbelievable. Good penalty. Was the penalty nicely placed, or was it similar to a Deeney rocket? No, it was nicely placed. When seen in real speed, it's clearly a pen, says Chris. Nat says, I call it clever play. As Gary Neville said, use whatever language you're comfortable with in terms of, whatever word you want to use for whatever Sam Gallagher did. But he, and this is what we said about Max Aarons in the game against Reading for Norwich, where you know now that if you have got the run on a defender going into the box, you've got every chance, if you do go down, of getting a penalty now, especially without VAR in the Championship. Mr. E thinks it's a pen. Rudd injured. No, he's out for a while, actually. Isn't he? I know I have some bias towards the dearly departed, but is there a part of you is relieved? You'd like to see 3 dearly departed teams come down. I don't know, really, James. I'm feeling the workload and whatnot as I go. So put it this way, we certainly didn't want to lose the likes of Leeds and Villa to the channel, because obviously big clubs with big fan bases. Potentially could be losing your lot next season as well. We've got a lot of subscribers there. So whatever we need is whatever we will do. Great start to the weekend. It's been good, hasn't it? Nat Top tip, when you've been slicing bird's eye chilies, oh dear. Ouch. I'll say no more. It sounds like an incident of if Gallagher did it for your team, then happy days. But yeah, exactly. All I will say is he's taken advantage of the situation he found himself in rather expedient fashions. Good day, Liam. Let's have a look at the numbers for the first half, guys. And, well, you see how efficient Preston have been. 0 big chances and have scored 2 goals. 61% on the possession for Rovers. To be fair, they have had a lot of it across the back and not done. I'd like to see the actual areas of action for that, where that possession actually took place. 5 shots to 3 Rovers, 2 each on target, 3 corners to 1 North End. 2 big chances to 0 for Blackburn. Obviously, the penalty was 1 and the second one for Armstrong as well. So there's something here. I have to say, I thought Preston were playing it quite well up until that penalty. But then, of course, the second big chance comes and it does feel a little bit like lies, damned lies and statistics, because there's been a fair amount of Lenihan to Braithwaite to Kaminski, Davenport in between the centre halves, Preston pressing, and passes been completed by Rovers, but not in a dangerous area on the pitch. That's what my eye test says. We don't have any pitch areas here on SofaScore, but really good stuff. Really good watch, and both sides very committed in this one. Neither of them kind of sitting back and waiting. So good watch. Really enjoyed it. In the words of Bruce Forsyth, good game. Good game. Absolutely, Carl. Enjoying this one. Good half. Penn was a shame, but it was when we just have to maintain the intensity. Evans being class. Yeah, agree with all of that. Roy Keane has Instagram. That sounds fun. Yeah, we won't mention him bits. Elliot, game changer. They've got a few on the bench, haven't they, in terms of game changers? Get your comments and let's have a quick look at the benches there. You can see Blackburn, we already mentioned this. Brereton, Elliott, Dolan, plenty of options there. If they wanted to change shape and match up Preston as well, they've got Harwood Bellis on there as an extra centre-back. Obviously, Downing can do anything you ask him to as well. That said, plenty of quality on the bench for Preston as well. And Potts, Mollenby, Sinclair, Gallagher, Reese have all been starters for them, and Huntington as well, less so. Rafferty, I think. Yeah, Elliott sooner rather than later. Yeah, I don't expect Bradley Dack will play a full 90 here. Mowbray's been nursing him back, hasn't he? Any tips for both teams to score? Ask bits is all I will say on that one. Preston win if their defence doesn't fall apart. But I think they'll be okay and get the 3 points. We're just having a look at the goals back on Sky here. Yeah, you can just see Ryan Nyambe gets completely suckered in away from his right-back position. That's the genesis of that. Why is he there? They've got all lulled into one side there. Team shape goes for Blackburn completely there. That's where you want your defensive central midfielders covering so your fullback can stay in shape. After that, it's brilliant from Cunningham. Lovely finish. Keeper ain't getting that, is he? Driven across him into the corner. But yeah, just suckered across in the first instance. Alistair, put money, if this is close, Mollenby, Sinclair and Huntington will come on. I suspect you may be right, my friend. Deserved lead for Preston. Aggressive press, as Blackburn's people agree. Blackburn created several good moments. If Preston tire, Blackburn have every chance of his projected home win there. Yeah, good. Just having a look at this second goal. I'm sure the wind took that corner. It just hangs up and kind of drops in on the near post with everybody chasing in. It's very rare that everybody's in the wrong position and running in under the ball there. I'm sure we're going to have a really good look at this penalty now. Although I think my mind's kind of made up. But again, use whatever language you're comfortable with. So Nyambe plays it through. So Gallagher touches it with his right leg, and the contact. Maybe I'm changing my mind a little bit. Nothing in that at all, is there? It's so hard to tell whether the contact comes A, after he's touched the ball, or B, after he's already started falling. I'll leave it to you guys. It was given, and the penalty was scored. So nice. He's down in retiring anytime soon. Been around forever. I'm sure he's having a lovely old time being in the Rovers squad there. I'm sure we're going to coach him, won't you? There's Armstrong's penalty into the corner there. Why do they highlight Blackburn's dribbles at 24% being better than 50% of Preston's? Because they've done more of them. They've completed more dribbles, as in 4, but a lower percentage, I guess, would be my answer to that. Why? Don't know. People saying Roy Keane to Wednesday. Surely not. Who in their right mind would employ him? Who in their right mind would employ Roy Keane, Joe? How about a slightly egotistical club owner who might get seduced by Keane's star power in an interview? Maybe Mr. Chansiri might come into that category. We'll see. First goal, like an undersized. They were all suckered over. I'd love to get a penny for George Graham or Roy Hodgson's thoughts on that defensive shape. They would not be happy. Is Joey Barton going to Bristol Rovers? I thought Joey Barton was good for Fleetwood. I thought they were really good last season. Obviously gone wrong this season, but there we go. Leaving all bias at the door. Houlihan won League Two Player of the Month for Jack. How old is Houlihan now, for goodness sake? About 40, isn't he? Never had any pace anyway, did he? So I'm sure age is not affecting him at all. Right, let me do my plugs. Thank you to Charlie, our fan sponsor for this 30 years Laurel Royal. Here's to many more. As ever, you can contribute via Super Chat any point during the broadcast. First Super Chat in a stream becomes the king of the bin. That is Jim already today, although we've not needed to use the fake news sin bin yet today. Patreon, going great guns over there. New show starting on Monday. And also on the channel, generally Heroes and Villains now every Monday are fully on YouTube to go along with the reviews, the previews, We're growing nicely, and I thank each and every one of you on YouTube as subscribers, and have a think about going over and subscribing on Patreon. If you're here right now, wherever you see a thumb up, just press it. Twitter, Facebook. Do me a favor. Takes you just a second. Hit subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. 38, Houlihan. Yeah, what a tremendous player he's been. I can't read that, but Annie, I read that in Roy Hodgson's voice. I'm a big Roy Hodgson fan, though. Wednesday fans, any truth in the suggestion that tomorrow is this a rib, Chris, or is this actually being spoken about? Chansiri can't afford to repair the undersoil heating. The money's really run out there, hasn't it? Goodness me. If Blackburn could sort their defence out, there'd be a force in this league. I think it's a balance thing, Joe, isn't it? It just not quite got the... It feels like they're, I don't know, 1 or 2 players away from the whole thing clicking and then being a team that can play out from the back through midfield with really good forwards. But just off slightly, isn't it? And he's only got Elliott this season, hasn't he? So Houlihan, 3 years older than the manager of the month. There we go. Right. I'm going to open this very low percentage beer. And the first sip is going to taste disgusting because the last thing that I tasted was coffee. Like that noise? Yeah. Beautiful. What do we got here? Oh, it was on Yorkshire Live, was it? Chansiri and the cost cutting. Nice. It's because of Blackburn. My son is a Liverpool fan. When they smashed us last season, he said I looked me. There we go. Only teams that have won the league title would appoint Roy Keane, so that rules out Norwich ever appoint. No, let's not get into this. Do you know if Tribal is injured or just out of favour? I don't think he fancies him. Joe, if you look at the midfield roster at Blackburn, it seems like there's at least 4 or 5 there ahead of Tom Tribal. Beer time. Ewood Park is one of my favourite stadiums. Every time I've been to Ewood Park, it's been bloody freezing, though. I remember going to Ewood Park, and that must be one of the quickest goals I've ever seen in my life. Lee Carsley scored after... Someone look it up. It must have been... It's against Ipswich. It must have been like 13 seconds or something. They literally got a throw-in and scored straight away. MK Dons interviewed Steven Gerrard in 2016. Tremendous. Nice. Sky are back. So we should be just about to start the second half in this one. Get your expectations in. Can Preston hold out at 2-1? Can Rovers get everything ticking? Got camera on Stuart Downing. I don't know if they're going to bring Downing on in any one of about 8 positions. Central midfield, left back, left wing, front left, wherever. Right, last ad break, and then we will be back in 3-2 Blackburn, says Liam. He wants to come back. Decent away allocation at Ewood, not as good as Preston. I've only been to Preston once in my life. For once in my life, I got someone who needs me. Fun fact, Stephen King, the writer, went to Bucky Thistle. Nice. Tyree Stolan's going to come on. By the looks of that, normally plays sort of right wing, doesn't he? I suppose he can play either side. Inverted now. We'll figure out what Mowbray's going to do. Dolan, direct, dribbler, really quick. Harvey Elliott's not coming on because he's just given Tyree Stolan a hug. Although I'm sure, like you guys said in the comments, that we'll see him at some point. Joe Rothwell's coming off. So I assume Brad Dack goes into midfield. And Dolan comes in up the top. Stuart Downey's come on as well for Jacob Davenport. So Tony Mowbray is obviously completely unhappy with his central midfield. They did get the life pressed out of them by Preston. So assume that Dack, Downing and Travis is now the central midfield. And, we'll see which side Dolan plays down. Looks like he's going to play down the left with Armstrong down the middle and Gallagher to the right. So your Blackburn team, I'm going to commit to this. Kaminsky in goal. This might change. I've only looked at it for 20 seconds. Nyambe, Lenihan, Braithwaite, Douglas is the back 4. Dack, Travis, Downing, the 3 central midfielders. You'd expect that to be like double pivot with Dack in front. Gallagher right, Dolan left, and Armstrong down the middle. Preston unchanged. Ooh, Barkhazen nearly getting in behind there. Offside flag is up. Iverson in goal. Good save by him at the end of the first half. Hughes, Lindsay, Story, back 3. Cunningham, Brown, wing backs. Ledson and Whiteman sitting. Johnson a little bit ahead of them with Evans and Barkhazen up top. 2-1. Let me know if you want to sync up time check Adam's going to open a can of worms. I missed the penalty, Ben. Was it a clear pen, mate? No, but I think Gallagher was quite clever. Tyree stolen Derby ignited. It was ignited as soon as you said it. Barkhazen into the box, onto the left foot. Nice back heel. Johnson hits the shot low, deflected just around the post. North End coming close at the start of this second half. Blackburn again playing themselves into trouble. Good work by Barkhazen. Lovely back heel. Just deflects and is spinning away. I don't think Kaminski's getting that. No, he's not getting. Oh, that's close. Corner to North End. They scored from the last one of these they had. Ledson. Ledson puts it into the near post. Headed clear. Cunningham takes it off Armstrong. Armstrong on the right wing's done really well there. Juggles the ball twice. Comes off the line. Bradley Dack into the sky looking for Gallagher. Gallagher, silly. Pulls Hughes out of the way. And the foul is given against Sam Gallagher. 2-2's on. Alex, you got it. Dolan on not good for us. Yes, he wanted blood in the return fixture. He got it, didn't he? Yeah. That was one of the games Blackburn played against 10 men for ages, though, wasn't it? That's one thing certain about Blackburn. They punished 10 men. Here comes Armstrong. Great pace by him down the left. Too quick for his own good there. Runs it out of play. With 48 minutes in, let me know if you want a time sync. If you're watching on Now TV or on any kind of app, really, you'll probably be behind me. If you're watching on TV, you might be slightly ahead of me and you might want to pause you for a second or two rather than me. Let me know. Throw in for North End. Brown down the line. Branthwaite wins it. We spoke at half time about Preston tiring. The pressing is exactly the same as in the first half. They're, I won't say headless chickens. Can we say blue ass flies? They're running around like. Am I allowed to say that? Do I get cancelled for saying that? Go on, you whites, says Charlie. Or you greens tonight. Who have Birmingham got tomorrow, Nat? I can tell you that. Luton at home. There's tomorrow's fixtures down the bottom there, although two have been postponed. Wednesday and Swansea, Rotherham, QPR postponed. You can join us for the Saturday Super Stream tomorrow at 1:30. We're looking at the second half of Forest Bournemouth and then all of the 3 o'clocks. There's normally pandemonium at some point in those Super Streams. They're really funny. And Luke Jeffcott will score for Plymouth and Ipswich will lose. That's what always happens in the Super Streams. Right. Time check, Joseph. We're coming up 50 minutes. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1 if you want to pause. 3, 2, 1. 50 sync there. You got it, buddy. Foul surely on Dak there. Dak just trying to shield the ball. Ledson goes right through Bradley Dak. Here come Preston. Johnson over on the left. Niambi's the wrong side of him. Johnson wins the throw-in. That's a good question, Bits. Do we think Tony can score more than Glenn Murray did for Palace? So Tony's on 23 goals. Actually, when we look at the top scorers, being Armstrong has scored, the numbers tell us that Tony is going to be our first 30-goal scorer since Glenn Murray in 2012. And I believe if we go from the start of the Premier League era, only Guy Whittingham, Lee Hughes and Glenn Murray have done 30 in the Championship. Although Bits will remember a brilliant Ipswich striker called David Johnson getting 30 for 2 different clubs, though. Or was it even 30 in the end? I think he was just short, maybe 29 for Bury and Ipswich combined. There you go. Tony on 23. Armstrong's going to have moved on to 18 tonight. Zhao on 16. Look at Kiefer Moore up there on 11. Pookie, 11. Solanke, 10. If he stays fit, he does it, Bits, if you ask me. Basically got to score 7 goals in 18 games, I think. Come on, Blackburn, says Shane. Someone will just clip me saying, come on, Blackburn, won't they? And the biased accusations will come. Yeah, 23 already, Bits. He didn't score in the first 2 as well. So he's effectively scored 23 in 26, Tony. What a season he's having. Boom. Who said these Friday night streams were boring? Alistair, liars said that. Big boot down the ground by North End. Branthwaite just steps across Evans. Evans is chipping away at young Branthwaite. The Everton youngster. Branthwaite's having a laugh about it. Good old battle between those two. Evans sneakily there, a knee into the thigh with no one noticing there, apart from the camera and the probably 200,000 or 300,000 viewers that Sky have got tonight. Adam says, I feel Zhao is better all round than Tony. Tony simply gets better service. Yeah, I would agree that Tony gets better service, but honestly, I wouldn't agree that I think it's very even between the two of them. I think in terms of Lucas Zhao, you would say he's more explosive when he kind of holds the guy up and dummies the shot and then beats a man like that. But they're both really good all-rounders, actually, Tony and Zhao. Both really good strikers, actually. It's just a consistency for Zhao because Tony now has worked his way up consistently for a few, a few seasons, hasn't he? Whereas Zhao's really put it together this season. And Nat wants his 20% sell-on clause, doesn't he? Into the box, the Rovers free kick goes headed out by Lindsay. Cleared up the line by North End. Barkhazen and Niambi. A good battle between those two. And Barkhazen fouls the Rovers right back. Back the Bloom. This is Anir. Don't put me in the simming. Prove you're Anir then. Back the Bloom. I reckon Brentford could surprise people in the Prem next season. Stay up comfortably if they keep the best players. Possibly, Joe. Good pattern of play. You've got to strengthen now, though, haven't you? It's got to be at least... Even the teams with the best pattern of play need a couple of signings, don't they? Up there in the Prem. Nice turn by Barry Douglas. Here's Dolan. First touch for him. Double step over. Dolan into the box and wins a corner. Excellent play by Dolan. Good acceleration. Good close control by him to win a corner for his team. Corner headed clear on the near post by Cunningham. Travis Lenihan, bit of a heavy-handed ball. Knocked back in. Dolan on the back post arriving. Difficult chance, though. He just kind of wafted his foot at it. More in hope than expectation. Zhao injured pretty much for the whole of last season. So, yeah, before Reading, Zhao was at Sheffield Wednesday. He did go on loan to Blackburn, didn't he? Always looked like he had plenty of talent. I just remember when he was at Wednesday, that was when Chansiri had Fletcher, Winnall, Rhodes, Forestieri, all won by Cunningham. Barkhuizen hits it low. Oh, what were Blackburn doing there? Goodness me. Caught in possession at the back. Flick on. Braithwaite looks like he's kind of won it. Lenihan and Nyambi leave it for each other. To be fair, Nyambi does pretty well to get back and put Barkhuizen off, but complete communication breakdown in the words of Led Zeppelin. There, Barkhuizen puts it wide. Yeah, Hooper as well, Nat. They just had tons of strikers and he couldn't get Mayhew. Exactly. About 17 strikers, didn't they, Wednesday? Here comes Barkhuizen. He's in behind. Kaminsky gets there first. Evans. Ooh. Evans just closed down by Travis, thinking about the long range. Really good play to set Dolan away. And now here come Blackburn down the left. Really good game, this. Dolan in off the left. Slides it across the box to Downing. Downing wants it on that left foot. He tries to turn back. Lovely ball by Downing to Armstrong. He's not shot shy. Armstrong clips it across. Maybe he should have been a bit greedier there. Cleared out. Show Stewart down in his right foot still works as a rule of thumb, doesn't it? Here is Downing. To Dak. Who's got it again, actually. Dak back out to Downing, who's becoming influential now. Downing, lovely little clip to the back post, looking for Douglas. Good header. Cleared by Alan Brown. Dolan scoops it up again. Branthwaite back to Dolan. Dolan looks very lively. Douglas has it. Preston back in shape now, though. Good spell for Blackburn, this. As soon as I say that, of course, they give it away. Here's Alan Brown. Big one. Oh, my God. What is Kaminsky? He's given Blackburn fans about 10 heart attacks in this game. He just appears behind the last centre-back there and they nearly crash into each other. A lucky bounce for North End there, and it's an open goal. But, oof. He loves the old safari, doesn't he? Kaminsky, the Rovers keeper. There's a back pass for Armstrong to try and chase down. God, this game's frightening pace, I tell you. The players just trying to keep warm. Kaminsky clears down the ground. Yeah, down in 36. Technique doesn't go, though, does it? His first touch will be probably better than, well, most on the pitch, apart from maybe Dak and Elliott when he comes on. And his left foot passing range will be beautiful, won't it? Here is Kaminsky, who wants to play quarterback for Blackburn. Douglas into Dak. It's poor from Dak. Dolan makes pass look better. Better from Dak, plays it down the line to Douglas. Back to Dolan, who does look very lively. There's another Rovers sub. Just getting his socks sorted out. And I think that might be Harvey Elliott. Can't quite see. Big tackle there by Douglas. Ooh, Ledson's going to be in trouble here. He's just completely wiped out his man. I think it's going to be a yellow. He's mouthing off afterwards. Travis is smiling at him, slaps him on the back. Referee Webb is going to book Ledson. Ledson feigns surprise, but he knew that was coming. Completely wiped out his man there. It was Dolan, yeah. It's a rubbish tackle by Ledson, isn't it? Stupid thing was, Dolan pulls out and Ledson completely takes the ball. But, yeah, all kinds of follow-through and excessive force there, etc. I don't think we were in serious foul play territory, though. I think referee Webb got that one right. Throw into North End in the right back position. Ledson still chipping away about that one. Do you know what? The more I see that, That's not a good tackle by Ledson at all. And he's clearly won the ball first, so he doesn't need to follow through like that. And put it this way, if Dolan... Here's what I will say. If Dolan had gone into that tackle, Ledson's definitely getting red carded there for sure. I think Dolan might have kind of saved Ledson's bacon there. We're all waiting for Harvey Elliott, who's on the touchline now, waiting to come on. Brilliant young Liverpool loanee. Tribunal adjudged this week that, and this was when Elliott was 16, Liverpool adjudged to pay Fulham £4 million and a 20% sell-on clause. But if we think Elliott's going to be as good as he's going to be, Liverpool will never sell him anyway. So lucky to only get a yellow, borderline red. Yeah, was that a Downs tackle? Yeah. I think the only thing that saved him is that Dolan pulled out and he didn't absolutely larrup him. Right, what is going on here? Ryan Niambe's come off the right back for Elliott. I've got no idea what Mowbray's doing here. He's got no right back on the pitch now at all. I don't know. Try and figure out the system. Still a back four. Douglas is at left back. Who's gone right back then? We'll find out in just a second. Douglas into Dak. He's got a lot of quality on the pitch now, Mowbray. But here come North End on the counter. Barkhazen sticks that one down the line. Brunthwaite does well. Come on, play it out to the right so I can see who's playing right back. Here comes Downing. Clipped through the middle. Armstrong onto it. Good turn back by Armstrong. He's still got it in the box. Armstrong to Dak. Dak to Downing. Downing switches the play. Floats that out to Douglas on the left wing. Douglas crosses near post. Corner to a Blackburn. Woof. Alistair says red card defo. Seen them given, haven't we? Seen them given. Short corner. Dolan. Dolan beats his man, crosses in and headed away well by Alan Brown on the near post, on the far post, excuse me, there. Armstrong just floated the header. Dolan wide awake, as Ron Atkinson would have said. Beats his man, clips it in. Do you know what? If Armstrong doesn't header that, Sam Gallagher's coming in a better looking position. In comes the corner from Downing. Dak heads it onto the roof of the net. Some would argue he's had no right back all match. Well, I can't see one at the moment, Chris. 64-17 on the clock. Rovers 1, North End 2. Oh, that clips the top of the bar. Most goals by subs. Rotherham 9, Blackburn 8. Norwich, Bristol City and Watford on 7. That intimates that of all the teams in the league, Blackburn are the most likely for a substitute to score from. Looks like... Do you know what? I think Sam Gallagher is playing right back. Is he? Oh, no, he was just back covering. Maybe Stuart Downing is. It's proper play everywhere here. Elliott, lovely ball through to Gallagher. Gallagher was just covering. Flicked inside. Dak puts it across. Good goalkeeping again by Iverson. Douglas recycles it. Dolan still in the box. Armstrong shot blocked. Rovers turning the screw here. This is a really good watch, isn't it? I think Stuart Downing's playing right back. Elliott, lovely cross in again, and Douglas arriving on the back post, just headed away. Gallagher recycles. Here come Blackburn again. Poor from Gallagher. I suspect we'll see Brereton in for him at some point. Douglas crosses it in. Armstrong header near post. So if I'm seeing this correctly, Stuart Downing is playing right back and Harvey Elliott's playing as one of the central midfielders. So Mowbray has got on the pitch Dak, Elliott, Gallagher, Armstrong and Dolan. which I'm all for. I think that's tremendous. Have I seen what's going on? Oh, God. What is going on the ITFC timeline, George? Do I want to know? Imagine the two worst things in the world, Twitter and Ipswich, and put them together, and you get the Ipswich Town timeline. Tell me what's happening, George. Is it a train wreck, as per usual? Throw in to Preston. Alan Brown on the right is going to take it. Down the line it goes. Evans goes down. Dolan in the tight space gets it to Dak. Brown wins it back. Cunningham's got it. Good press by Blackburn. Downing. Cunningham does well actually there. Gets it back into Hughes. Plays that one forward. I think it was Lindsay actually. And it's headed back. Here is Lenihan. Stuart Downing is definitely playing right back. I can confirm. And as soon as I say that, Dan very sensibly says, Scott Sinclair on, please. He's totally right there, Dan. Alex Neil should put Scott Sinclair on now and get him to play 3 yards behind Stuart Downing at right back, where he will have a lovely old time if they can find him running in behind. Dan Johnson is down. Lewis Travis is trying to shake his hand. Dan Johnson doesn't want to have his hand shaken. The Blackburn have more strikers. One more, Bits. One more. We could get 6 up front here, which I'm a tremendous fan of. 68 gone. Johnson's struggling there. And it's his knee as well, which is never good to see. Left knee there, Dan Johnson. Action areas, only 17% in the Rovers' defensive area. So they're definitely turning the screw in the second half. But let's have a look at the numbers. Have they actually created anything? I'll just bring you up just second half stats. It's very much in Rovers' favour. 65 on the possession. 5 shots to 2. None on target, though. No big chances. 3 corners and double the, or just about double the possession. Just under. Will's done it now. He said it, hasn't he? Surely this won't finish 2-1. Yeah, that is strange that there's no Preston subs just yet, considering they're under the cosh. Here's Gallagher. Lenihan. Nice touch off by Elliott. Gallagher. Downing. Gallagher. Good football by Rovers. Gallagher goes on into the right wing position. Low cross looking for Armstrong. Nearly fell for Dak. But North End get it clear. Big boot forward looking for Evans, but that's easy for Lenihan. And here come Blackburn again. Elliott. Oh, lovely. Brilliant from Elliott. Beats his man into Dak. Dak back to Elliott down the right wing. Oh, quality from Elliott. Crosses it in. Headed clear. Looking for Gallagher. Dak is there. Edge of the box. Dak. Nice cross back post. Douglas tries to head it. Cleared by Brown. Johnson. Dak wins it back. Travis now. Douglas crosses in. Looking for Gallagher. Back post. Headed away. All Blackburn here. Dolan heads it in. Sorry, Elliott heads it in. That hits the referee. And who's he going to give the drop ball to? I think he's going to have to give it to Preston because the ball was going in that direction. A bit of quality by Harvey Elliott to start that move. Really good block by Ben Whiteman. What's he going to do with this drop ball then? Because it kind of deflected out. I think he's got to give it to Preston, hasn't he? He's going to drop it and Liam Lindsay's going to, I assume, just hoof it down the ground. And all the Preston players are going to run forward 10 metres. Adam Armstrong's refusing to get back. Referee Webb drops it. Lindsay does, as I've said, hoofs it. Preston don't run forward. Knocked over the top for Barkhazen to chase, and that's all the way through to Kaminski. Exciting stuff here. Gallagher, very deep again. That's poor ball from Gallagher. I'm pretty sure the last sub is going to be Brereton for Gallagher, isn't it? Brown does well to find Johnson. Johnson's strong, but a bit of a hospital ball there. Harvey Elliott wins it and tries to play that one over the top early for his mate Armstrong. Lindsay heads it away, and now Cunningham has it. He plays into the channel looking for Johnson. And that's all Preston have got at the moment, isn't it? Win it back, try and hit the channel. They may force a chance from it, but in the main, this game is trending in Blackburn's direction. However, you look down there, Blackburn 1, Preston 2. So the 3 points are still going Preston's way. Back pass there from Branthwaite. Not the easiest for Kaminski, but he doesn't care, does he? He loves it. He thinks he's Ronald Koeman at the back there. Here's Dak. Strong from Dak. The pitch is starting to get tired. 20 minutes to go here and out for a Rovers throw-in. Alex Neil last season refused to make subs full stop post-COVID against Huddersfield. Season-defining game. Didn't make a change till 80 minutes. Boom. Preston dropping half a yard off their pace. Time for Mollenby, Sinclair and Potts. I think Alistair agrees with you. $72.45 gone. Douglas to Dak. Dak wins the throw-in. Just haven't forced that big chance yet, have they? Blackburn. Look dangerous. Dolan's looked dangerous. Elliott's looked dangerous. But Preston, 3 at the back. Defending pretty well, aren't they? You would have to say. Only conceding from the spot. Brad Potts is having a look at some notes. He's about to come on. I feel like this game is a good advert for the championship. Archetypal championship game, this. Right. Taylor Harwood-Bellis is going to come on. Are Blackburn going to go 3-4-3 now, I wonder? I think they might be. White man forward. Gallagher does well. Evans has got the run on Gallagher. Now Evans hits that early. That's a bit ambitious from Ched Evans. Yeah, Gallagher is coming off. Harwood-Bellis on loan from Man City comes on. Gallagher unhappy. Won the penalty in the first half. Not been too big an influence today on this game. He looks very upset at being substituted there, Gallagher. I'm sure he'll calm down in the next 10 minutes. Evans draws a foul there from Lenihan, which is going to give Preston the chance to get up the pitch for about the first time in 15, 20 minutes. I think Emil Rees and Brad Potts are coming on. Potts is going to come on for Johnson, who was feeling his left knee a few minutes ago, wasn't he? And I'm guessing Ched Evans will come off and Emil Rees will come on. Johnson's just cajoling his teammates there as he goes off. Here comes Potts. Oh, Evans is staying on. Barkhuizen's coming off. So Rees will play up top with Evans. I think Alex Neil's thinking is probably that they're under pressure. They just need the ball to stick up front, and Rees probably and Evans might be able to give that to him, just a bit more physicality than maybe Barkhuizen gives. Although running in behind, you think Barkhuizen or Sinclair would have been a better bet, but Alex Neil's a football manager and I'm not. I'm sure he knows more what he's doing than I do. Evans, Potts, plays it through. Here comes Rees. Reese tries to take on Branthwaite. Reese, he's in. Oh, huge chance. Big chance straight away for Emil Reese. He's in behind. Can't find the angle to beat Kaminsky. Almost put it straight at him at the end. Looked like he could have gone down as well into the box. Have another look at that, no doubt, in a minute. Here's Downing. God knows what system Blackburn are playing at the moment. Travis is in deep midfield here. I think it's literally 3-4-3 with no fullbacks. So just 3 defenders and 7 attackers, basically. Because Bradley Dack is kind of in a deep right central midfield position at the moment. Does seem to lack a little bit of structure. Here's the chance for Reese. It's really good from Potts. Plays it through with the outside of his foot. Reese beats Branthwaite. And, Branthwaite slides into the tackle there. If Reese felt contact, he should have gone down. Oh, and he did trip a little bit. Definite penalty if he had gone down. Oh, well, if he'd been Sam Gallagher, Preston would be taking a penalty right now, I think. Interesting how since New Year, Reese has been used more on the right. Or come on up front and drifted right. That should have been a goal, says Charlie. Yeah, maybe it should have been a penalty if Reese decided that.
On how I say things and I might not have it right.
Oh.
Did that answer your question?
Well, our lovely Google speaker is deciding, I don't want to say her name, deciding to speak to us there. It was nice, wasn't it? A bit scary, actually. 78 minutes gone. Free kick to Blackburn. Here's Downing. Dack. Dack got caught actually there. Ref's played an advantage, a really bad advantage. He needs to pull this back, referee Webb. But he's let it go too long now, and Blackburn are going to have to reset. Oh, fed in by Downing. That's a good ball. Dack knocks it off. Dolan hits the shot. Really good block. Who was that by? Ledson. Some people would say Ledson may have been expecting a red card earlier in the game. Oh, and he caught Dack there as well, didn't he? Ooh, Ledson is really sailing close to the wind here. Because he didn't get red carded. He got yellow carded earlier, and he did just catch Dack as well. Goodness me. Douglas crosses in from the left, flicked on by Armstrong. Surely Dack. And the flag is up. Dack puts the ball in the back of the net, offside. Corner taken short. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, he's offside. Good call by the linesman there. In the end, as he finishes it, there's 2 players sort of level or behind, but Dack was offside. In the first instance, Nicholas asks, how has Whiteman played? He's been okay, Nicholas. It's not really been his kind of game here tonight. Preston have been kind of pushing on the front foot, and he's not really been able to make the play too much. But what he's done has been neat and tidy. Here's Kaminsky. 80 gone. Preston still in the lead. Branthwaite has lost it to Alan Brown. Brown cuts it back. Reese in the box now. Can he find Potts? No, he can't. All Preston's kind of openings in the second half have come from Blackburn trying to play out from the back and not succeeding. Ledson channeling in a Pearson tonight. Sounds like that's not a good thing. Do you reckon VAR will ever be in the Championship? Of course it will, Charlie. Give us either 18 months or 2.5 seasons. It's coming. Don't you worry about that. Here's Douglas. Clips that one in. Armstrong's onside. Chests it down. Plays it back to Douglas. Good crossing position now. He's giving it back to Armstrong, though. Armstrong pings it into the box. Dolan flicks it on. I think it's Harwood Bellis who's up from centre-back. Completely free on the back post there. Wouldn't quite. come through to him. Good cross by Armstrong. Oh, Dolan doesn't get quite enough of a flick on that. Good defending by Cunningham. Corner to Blackburn. 81 gone. In it goes. It's going to fall to Elliott. Elliott touch. Oh, Lenihan is bouncing about the box. Oh, my God. Branthwaite. And it's a goal kick. Oh. Just wouldn't fall for any Blackburn player there. I thought Elliott was going to just get it out of his feet and hit it. The first shot's blocked and then just bouncing and falling. And Branthwaite, Brown, sort of Branthwaite tries to control, hits Branthwaite again. And goal kick to Preston, which Iverson will take. Tony Mowbray with the 3-7 formation at the moment, which I'm quite a fan of. 3 centre-backs and everyone else is virtually able to go where the hell they like. It's not working though, is it? Preston still leading, and here they come. Reese running in behind. Nearly knocks it off to Potts. It's going to go loose to Evans on the right. Evans just slows it down and holds the ball up. He's trying to win a throw-in for his team. He's done really well there, Evans. Good play. Just took the sting out of the game completely there. Ched Evans slowed everything down and wins his team a throw-in, which I'm sure the Preston player furthest away from the ball will take, as tends to happen in the last 10 minutes of games when a side is leading. Are you impressed that I haven't touched those mini eggs? Done well, haven't I? Here comes the Preston throw, headed away. It's back with Brown on the right wing. Brown crosses in, it's blocked. Brown wanted a handball, but Blackburn get it clear. And Armstrong's got it on halfway. Armstrong into Dak. Dak gets smacked from behind by Lindsay. Dak draws a lot of fouls that way. Very comfortable receiving the ball. Really trusts his first touch. And he gets knocked about a fair bit, Bradley Dak, doesn't he? Lindsay is refusing to go and talk to referee Webb, who wants to book him here and not over there. Oof. Yeah, definite yellow card. Good call by referee Webb on that instance. Depending on what you think about the penalty in the first half, referee Webb's had quite a good game. Free kick into the box, headed away by Cunningham. Elliott crosses now from the right wing. Ooh, calm looking header there. And North End get it clear. Kaminsky's literally on the halfway line. He loves it, doesn't he? Downing with a lucky escape there. Underhit his crossfield pass to Elliott. Elliott trying to play a 1-2 there. He's got it back in the end. Here is Elliott, dinks that one in looking for Dak. And it's going to go out for a goal kick to North End. Elliott maybe a little bit too clever for his own good there, I think. I think literally you're in the number 10 position, edge of the box, hit the shot, work the keeper, you get deflection, anything. Tries to dink it all the way over the top, looking for Dak. Elliott apologises. 85 gone. I think I've done Blackburn like 3 times this season and they lost all their games. We did them against Bristol City, didn't we? Where they had about 30 shots and didn't create a big chance. And they lost, didn't they? Bristol City won 1-0. I did them against Stoke, where they had about 30 shots and lost 1-0. This is the 3rd time doing Blackburn. So, cue a load of Bloom curse nonsense. Throw in on the right, Downing. Travis carries it forward. Good play by Travis. Bit of a difficult one for Douglas to control. He does really well, actually, Douglas. Back to Travis. Can he go in field? Downing's in a really good position. Good defending by Preston, though. Strong shape. Staying with the runners. Defended well, actually, for most of the game, you'd have to say. I think Ben Brereton is about to come on for Rovers. And Lewis Travis is coming off, so we've got it. Now on the pitch for Blackburn, we have Dak, Brereton, Dolan, Armstrong. Oh no, Gallagher did go off. Who came on for Gallagher? Howard Bennett. So yeah, just the 5 attacking players. So big clearance by Whiteman looking for Reese. Reese has done quite well though. He's made a nuisance of himself, and here comes Potts in the 10 position. Evans is in. Oh, Potts has got a 5-yard pass to play. Ched Evans in there. Evans is furious. Potts took on the shot. He's got to pass that. He really, really has to. Evans is clean through in the box if he does. Potts in the 10 position. Evans runs over his shoulder. Slide him in there. Slide him in there. He doesn't. He's got to pass that. But he's won a corner nonetheless, which keeps pressing up the pitch. Although where I come from, a goal is better than a corner. North End killing a bit of time. Ledson is going to take the corner from the right-hand side with the right foot. Only 1, 2, 3, 4 in the box for North End. Don't want to leave themselves open at the back. Evans nearly wins the header, causing trouble again. Into the box. Potts has got it, edge of the box. Potts shoots, huge deflection. And would you believe it? It's gone in, but it's been disallowed. Why has that been disallowed? An offside flag's gone up. I need to see a replay for that one. The ball ends up in the net. Huge deflection. Would have killed the game stone dead there and then. So Potts hits the shot. Oh, no, fair call. Through it goes. Ched Evans actually deflects it into the net, but he is offside. Good call. Here's Potts deep again. Every single time the ball goes forward now, it's 1v1 at the back. Blackburn have got so many attackers on here. Great stuff. Elliott plays it wide. Harwood Bellis back to Elliott. Elliott, nice flighted cross in, headed out. Cleared, passed out to the right-hand side. Brown and Preston. Evans is going to win a free kick. Surely there, is he? No, he's won a throw-in, but Evans is, of course, going to stay down. Woof. So I'd imagine Evans will now stay down, and that's going to take us up to the 90 minutes. He knew exactly what he was doing there. Evans, he just wanted to get into a 50-50 and stay down, didn't he? He's done this before. Referee Webb, keen to keep showing everyone he's looking at his watch. Alex Neil's just called a substitute down. Don't know if he's going to pull a striker off for stoppage time. We will see. He's got 3 points to defend. Evans, is he going to stay on? I'm not sure he is. We'll find out in just a sec. What we do know, though, is the clock has ticked over now to 89:44. Evans is still talking to Alex Neil. He's not on the pitch, by the way. I think we're going to have a North End sub. We're about to find out how much stoppage time we're getting in this very entertaining game. Forward it goes to Brereton. I think that's his first touch, isn't it? Played into the channel. 2-on-2 again at the back. Absolute kamikaze stuff, this from Blackburn, but they haven't made a big chance. Right, 5 minutes stoppage time. Down the line it goes, looking for Dolan, and it's a Rovers throw-in. Can they make a big chance in the 5 minutes? I think we're going to see another Preston midfielder come on. Long throw-in and cleared by Story. Here comes another Rovers throw. Douglas is going to take it, but Jay Mollenby, yeah, exactly as we expected. Mollenby in for Ched Evans. So it's going to be a 5-4-1 for the remainder of stoppage time. In fact, I've just seen Alex Neil going like that, 4 and then a 1. And I think he told him, if we break, you get forward, but do not get caught ahead of the ball. Yeah, 5-4-1. It's going to be a long throw in. I think Douglas is going to toss it in. In it goes. Iverson comes out. Does well, actually. He's played well, the Preston goalie. Gets a fist on it. Lenihan's strode out and done well there. Here's Brereton. Clips that one in. Nodded away. I think Harwood Bellis is virtually playing up front. The centre. He looks like he's running with an injury, Harwood Bellis. Limping around. Harvey Elliott's passed the ball on to Barry Douglas, who's come all the way from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. So here comes another long throw-in for Douglas. 91.54 on the clock. In it goes, near post, headed away. Douglas is going to have loads of time to size up across now. In it comes from Douglas. That's poor. Hits Cunningham. Douglas then loops it up in the air, headed down by Harwood Bellis. Nobody there, though, and cleared by Preston. Branthwaite does well. If Preston win the ball back, I bet they're in. And here they come. 2v2. Emil Reese. Will he take it to the corner? No. He's given the ball straight back to Blackburn. Be interested to hear what Alex Neil was yelling from the bench there. They've recycled it back, though. Reese is offside. Kaminski's got it. He bowls it out to Downing. 92.39 on the clock. Out it goes. Elliott's like in the left-back position. Plays it down the line. Good ball. Brereton. Dolan is with him. Dolan's got it on the left wing. Cuts inside. Dolan floats it. It's not a good cross to the back post. Harwood Bellis, who's clearly not fit, tries to hold it up. Can he win a corner? No. He can play it into the box, though. Dolan's come across. Dolan's got it. 93.08 on the clock. Downing tries to clip that one in. Did that hit Ledson's arm? Looked possibly like it did. Is that Mark Venus coming out to help with the throw? Kaminski has just taken a throw in from inside the opponent's half. Tremendous stuff. And Preston, Reese was in there if the pass was right. They didn't make it. Here's Downing to Elliott. Elliott to Lenihan. 93.37. Elliott, 10 position. Everyone ahead of him, though. Elliott plays it wide to Dolan. Dolan into the box. Elliott overlap. Dolan, he tries to backheel it and he's given it away. Now, can Reese hold it up top? Well played. He does. And here come Preston. Can Potts get there first? Potts handballed that, surely. And it's going to be a free kick to Blackburn, which Douglas takes quickly. 94.04 on the clock. Preston are defended well and they're heading for 3 points. Clipped forward. Dolan, Armstrong is offside. Sticks it into the net. No goal. And I think that might do it, mightn't it? 94.27 on the clock. Yeah, he's just offside, Armstrong. And he's wasted another 20 seconds, actually, by sticking it into the net. He should have just picked it up and put the free kick down. It's going to be a free kick for Preston. 13 seconds of minimum stoppage time to go. Right, we're up to 95 minutes now. Will referee Webb let one more phase of play go? I don't think anything's happened in stoppage time to intimate that that would be the case. We're still playing, though. Downing to Elliott. Looks like he's going to let this go for this attack. Elliott clips it into the box, headed away. And he looks at his watch again. Still hasn't blown for full time. And there we go. Big win for Preston, who go to Blackburn and win 2-1 in a really, really entertaining game. This one. All the goals in the first half. Great opener from Greg Cunningham. Switch of play by Alan Brown, and Cunningham smashes it across the keeper into the box. Preston then go 2 up Looked like a wind-assisted corner, and Lindsay flicks the header in at the near post. Then Sam Gallagher, whatever words you want to use, engineers a penalty, and Adam Armstrong sticks in. I think he's 18 for the season. Big chance for Armstrong within that first half. Good save by Iverson in the goal. Into the second half, pretty much attack against defence for a lot of it. Preston defending well. Possible red card for Ryan Ledson. I think Tyrese Dolan not going into the tackle saved Ryan Ledson. A lot of territory for Blackburn, but no big chance really. Preston defended well and they get the 3 points. Let's have a look at the numbers. We'll have a look at the table. We'll say thank you to Wenlock Young Team, $4.99 on the super sticker. Thank you, buddy. Brilliant, brilliant stuff, my friend. There are the numbers. And you can see 63% on the possession to Rovers, 16 shots to 9, but 2 shots on target to 3 in Preston's favour there, 6 corners to 5. 2 big chances to 1 were, well, one was the penalty and one was Armstrong. So the important thing there, no big chances created in the second half when it was attack versus defence. And that's happened a few times for Blackburn this season where they've huffed and puffed and huffed and puffed and not won. There is your live league table. And you will see that Blackburn back-to-back defeats in 8th position. Preston move alongside Rovers on 39. Bristol City tomorrow will be playing Watford away. Stoker have got Norwich away, so it could be a good weekend for Preston given the difficulty of opponents. Cardiff do have Coventry at home, so you could see Cardiff move up to 8th tomorrow. Could be very, very interesting there. What's the goal difference? In fact, if Middlesbrough were to lose at Derby and Cardiff were to beat Coventry, Cardiff would go 7th. Just 5 games into the Mick McCarthy era. Interesting. Keep your eyes on that one. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Thank you for the super chats. Jim was the king of the bin. One from Wenlock Young Team there. Chris says, deserved win. One team well organised, had a plan. The other disorganised chaos. Chris, at the end, it was 3 centre-halves and the other 7 could go where they wanted, couldn't they? Cracking local derby. Really entertaining, wasn't it? One of the most entertaining watch-alongs we've had, actually, that one. From the word go, Preston just pressing the hell out of Blackburn. High tempo, high energy. Really good game. Top stream. Thanks, Whale Shark. Leeds 2021. Thank you, buddy. We say thank you to Charlie, who is our fan sponsor. 30 years of Laurel. Here's to many more. That's from Charlie. As ever, that's the fixtures for tomorrow. I don't know why they're ticking along the bottom. Have a think about Patreon. Get involved over there. Hit like before you go on YouTube. And join us tomorrow at 1:30 for the Saturday Super Stream. Thank you for your company tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. I thought that was a really good watch of that game. What else have we got here? Another enjoyable match. Thank you for the super chat, Wenlock Young Team. Great game to watch for the neutral. I guess it didn't end 0-0. No, fake news. Super stream. Looking forward to it. Yes, 1:30 tomorrow. Join us for that. I'm going to try and... Can we get an episode of The Crown in tonight before bed, or is it just going to be Superstore at 30 minutes? Probably the latter. Right, thank you, everybody, for watching. All that remains for me to do is say over and out. And I'll see you tomorrow, 1:30. We'll be live from 1:30 to about 5:10. And then I'm getting a burrito for the Saturday Super Stream. Thank you all for watching. Over and out. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button to see more videos from this channel. Hit the subscribe button and to be notified every time we upload. Ring the bell for those notifications to come through on your device. If you really want to support the channel and me as a content creator, I will be eternally grateful if you head over to the merch store and grab something, or support over on Patreon, patreon.com/Benjamin Bloom. Thank you for your time. Go and watch another video.